Welcome to Born to Thrive. So, today is another phase of sharing what life coaching we do here in Born to Thrive. So, today is phase three. It's about rediscovering your passion and alignment. My name is Luisita Ventura. I am the founder of Born to Thrive Life Coaching Academy, transformational empowerment coach and health coach. I'm a registered nurse for 38 years and I'm an online business owner for the past 4.5 years. So, business strategist and business consultant here. I humbly welcome you in this podcast to share with you what Born to Thrive Life Coaching Academy can share with everybody. So, this is a free coaching, live coaching, and I hope it touches lives and make a difference in someone who's out there looking for answered prayer or something that would maybe empower their day. So today, as I've said, is a phase three rediscovering passion and alignment. So I want to dive in, this empowerment episode, we do explore with success, what success is truly in the midlife life and how it connects with the deeper calling for our passion and our purpose that is already within us. So many people, through the years of goals and meeting goals and meeting responsibilities and caring for others, they realize that they become disconnected from themselves. The episode is going to be designed to help you pause, reflect, and realign your life with what genuinely matters the most. So, today I hope to be able to discuss with you finding joy in both small and meaningful moments, aligning your values with your lifestyle choices and living with intention. With clarity and purpose. Isn't it all about purpose and clarity? Creating time freedom and redesigning your ideal day, balancing also your intentional habits and tracking and sticking to the intentional habits that you put in and implement in your life, and also balancing work, family, and self-care without burning out. So, and it also includes a 15 minutes grounding meditation inspired by uh, practices by renowned leaders, athletes, and entrepreneurs and high performers, or even mother, young budding entrepreneur. So, and also we want to do a future self visualization exercise. Hopefully, I can handle all of that and give it to you in a certain period of time. We want to reflect. Do a reflection prompts and intentional living strategies as well, and some tools to help create our thriving week and aligned lifestyle. So, uh, as I've said, in this life, we do have to rediscover our passion and in our alignment. There are a lot of things in life that we question, even how successful we are or not meeting our goals and success. We look at how life is, especially at midlife, what success really looks like in our midlife life. I wish when we were younger we more introspect and look at and everything that we do and what the success really means to us. Redefining our success beyond our achievement is very important. Why are we achieving? What is success to us? What is it? Is it emotional fulfillment or validation? External validation at our age doesn't seem to attract us anymore. It's more of our emotional fulfillment. We do embrace more at our midlife growth and reinvention. As I'm a practicing nurse, and 4 years ago, I discovered this online business. And through that, evolved my rediscovering myself, growing to be an entrepreneur, a business consultant, a strategist, a mother. I now float as a part time nurse, and I rediscover myself and reinvent myself each time, in every single time I can. And I know in our midlife, we want to reinvent ourselves. Next thing that we want to do in this module also is when we rediscover our passion and alignment, we have to find joy in small and big moments. We practice gratitude every single day as much as possible the moment we wake up, so we don't burn out. When we celebrate our progress, we put gratitude and celebrate our progress, and then we create meaningful daily experiences in big or little things. There is so much joy in doing that. As we find fulfillment, we find meaning, we find joy in everything that we do when we put gratitude and finding little moments that gives us joy. Now, there's also in the core value of what is it that in this rediscovering our passion and alignment, what is aligning our values with our lifestyle is when we achieve success in our midlife. It is we identify our core values. The core values is very important in our midlife. We kind of have it ingrained in ourselves, and we identify anything that we do with our core values. If it doesn't align with our values in midlife, we normally don't get satisfaction from the choices that we do. We also recognize energy drains when we are in our midlife, I would say. And hopefully the younger generation appreciates that there is energy drains even how successful you are, and so they refine and find themselves time to meditate. And then our values are also taken into consideration when we make life choices in making aligned decision. That's one of the rediscovering passion and alignment in midlife, and what success means when we align our values with our decisions. And then being successful in midlife, hopefully everyone connotes with this: living with intention. Um, Life is purpose driven lifestyle living, when we do set intentions in our priorities, and we live with intention. When we let go of distraction and we laser focus, we live with intention. And another one that we want to dive in is time freedom and designing our ideal day. Creating a healthy structure, a healthy lifestyle. We manage our energy, and whatever drains, we kind of try get away from it. And we set boundaries at midlife. The success that is achieved by midlife entrepreneurs, leaders, mother, father, we set boundaries. We'll know how to set boundaries, and our time ownership is very important to us. We protect that piece. And another one that is the core values, or the in this module I want to tackle is we do have intentional habits. We hopefully stick to this, but intentional habits that stick. Habit building strategies in our midlife. Life for quest for success is very important. Something that we do over and over. We stay consistent over perfection. There is no perfection. We try to focus on our goals. We do habit building strategies, and then we consistently do things without perfection. There are tasks that needs to be perfected, but we know that time deadline doesn't have to fall on. We have to be a little bit more flexible, and by developing sustainable routines, younger days, younger age, when we achieve for goals, we're so driven at specific. Although with our vision board, we have to be specific on the month, the day, and when we are going to achieve. But we do have to know that we have to have sustainable routines, and we have to be a little bit a bit intentional, and knowing that those schedules can also be adjusted. So balancing work, family, and self is one of the focus that we have to do on when we achieve success, or we want to achieve success in our midlife age. By balancing our work, our family, and ourself, we prevent burnout. We maintain emotional wellness, and we create space for self-care. I believe in our midlife, we are very now particular with our space. We create space for self care, and we guard that emotional wellness. We remove anything that would burn us out and not give us peace, because we want to be in a state of balance. We both are work, family, and ourselves. We don't have a whole lot of decades to live anymore, so we do try to balance and create self cares to prevent burnout. So in this future thriving, as I've said, living with intention is very important. So we also want to look at ourselves. As I've said, there will be a 15 minutes meditation on this, and we want to visualize our future self. If you are into writing short letter to your future thriving self, this is a great way to kind of guide you when you want to do future thriving self exercises. So design your thriving week by, let's say this week, you try to ask yourself this week, or you tell yourself, I will protect my energy by, how do you protect your energy? By being intentional in everything you do, by making sure your values are within the boundaries of what your decision makings are. You ask yourself this week, I will protect my energy by. So write it down a letter, and then you prioritize. Number two, you tell yourself, this week I will prioritize joy by. So state in that letter to yourself, and then you create balance by, and then you practice intentional habits by what. So make this like a little worksheet for you. And then, of course, at the end of the day, every single day, I want you to do an affirmation. Say, I'm building a life aligned with my pure intentions, my values, and peace. So when you tell that to yourself, I'm building a life aligned with purpose, aligned with values, and peace, you will indeed take that into consideration. So, one more of those things that I want you to do on your rediscovery of passion and alignment is that there are worksheets that you can do and you can practice every single time. Like you rediscover your passion and alignment by asking yourself, what does success mean to me in this season of my life, in my midlife? What areas in my life is currently feeling out of alignment? What is really areas in your life that is kind of like feeling like it's not in alignment? Or maybe what is in your early stages in your life, in your midlife, that is in your area of your life that is currently feeling aligned, and what activities brings me the most joy and fulfillment? Isn't that wonderful? What activities bring me the most joy and fulfillment? And then you ask yourself, what habits of or distraction are draining my energy? What habits and distractions are draining my energy? So write that down by reflecting. And then, of course, what intentional changes can I begin making this week to fulfill and rediscover my passion and alignment? So as we know, in all of this worksheet and all this writing to yourself, there are core values that we take into consideration. It could be your peace, your family, your freedom, your health, your purpose, your growth, your creativity, your stability, your faith, your joy, your balance, your service, your connection, and your adventure. Pick five of those values that you want to focus on as you write to yourself, as you discover your passion and your alignment. It's a beautiful way to know that those values do affect how we function in our life. So I hope you design your week in a very intentional rediscovering and aligning your passion for the week. So as I've said, we tackled on as I presented to you, my rediscovery and passion and alignment for those who have achieved success or are trying to achieve success in the midlife life. There is, as I've said, we always live with intention, or maybe by default at our midlife, but we look at success in our midlife if it's peace over pressure, fulfillment over perfection, alignment over approval. And when we do have signs of misalignment, we have constant exhaustion, we lack joy, we are feeling disconnected, and we're living on autopilot. And I hope you, at this age, in our age of midlife, we already know how to find the signs of misalignment. So, everything else that we do in our midlife life, we do with intention, and we have a purpose on what is this success for, what energizes us, what matters the most now. Your passion energizes, my purpose in this born to thrive energizes me to come live free, to share my knowledge and share my voice, my experience. What matters the most, to touch people's lives all over the world, or even its arm's length, 2 3 community or globally, because we don't know what someone is going through. There are a lot of people, as a healthcare practitioner, that a lot of people who are suicidal, who are depressed, who are sad, who are misaligned, who find no meaning in living every day. And I hope I could extend this voice to be able to get you off from that sadness, depression, misalignment, or just feeling burnout. Aligning values in our lifestyle choices has to be in also in our relationship. My relationship is not perfect. No relationship is no perfect. Everyone walk around us and they're carrying their own struggles. But if you have a voice to share and a value, your core value has something to give to others, you might be the voice that of that person is needed at this moment. Let's take care of our health. Let's take care of our career, our spiritual wellness, and let's value the time that we have. We don't have a whole lot of time. As we do our intentional choices and protecting our energy as well, living our purpose without pressure. And you decide. What is your ideal day? Every day there should be a morning habits of meditation, prayer, and thanking God and thanking whoever you believe that you're given another chance to live, for the roof in our head, for the food in our table, for the water we drink, for the knowledge that we have, for the successes and failures that we have overcome. Also work balance is very important. We are, to those who are highly driven and those who are used to giving to others, we want to look out for others. But remember, work balance is a must because you will be burning out. Rest and restoration is very important, and appreciate little moments. Joyful moments is vital to life. And of course, as we support giving to other, we support our growth. We do have consistent action to achieve the goals that we have not achieved, or reinforcing the success that we have achieved by doing more things, more actions, to even small consistent actions, to be able to achieve more goals and the purpose that is set before us. And we hold ourselves accountable for the things that we don't do. It's very nice to be in a comfortable area where you just are comfortable and not doing anything for yourself or others, but that's not how life is. So a sustainable routine that I share with you, and I hope this will touch lives today. Now we're going to go to meditation. I want to share with you my morning meditation. As I glide with you this 15-minute meditation, and I hope you find meaning in this. I always like doing meditation because it's such a grounding feeling, and it's the life and the heart of Born to Thrive. So I welcome you today in Born to Thrive with these 15 minutes, or not 15 minutes, five, maybe 5 minutes meditation. So I hope those information are not said so fast, but I hope it finds meaning in your life today. So I welcome you today to find a comfortable position wherever you are at. Maybe you are just waking up, or maybe you are already in the middle of your day, or you are busy. And I hope you find time to do this meditation with me. So find a comfortable position, sit in a position where you are relaxed. Allow your structure, your shoulder to relax, your shoulder, and gently maybe close your eyes and just savor the moment. I want you to take a deep breath in and through your nose, and slowly for 3 seconds, and slowly exhale out to your mouth for 3 seconds. Do several of that. And as you Inhale into your nose. You inhale the peace and you exhale anything that have aggravated you for the week. And when you inhale again, you inhale that gratitude and exhale that gratitude out so it can touch the people that you love and the people that you will see today. And again, when you inhale into your nose, inhale that feeling that you're feeling relaxed and exhale the feeling of stress, whatever stressed you today. So as you arrive and allow yourself centered, fully centered at this moment, I want you to release any pressure to perform, release any need to figure everything out right now, and this time is for you. So bring awareness to your heart space and ask yourself gently, what truly matters to me? What kind of life do I want to create? What brings me joy, peace, and fulfillment? Breathe deeply. Imagine your future thriving self standing before you. This version of you is grounded, aligned, peaceful, confident, and fulfilled. Notice how they carry themselves. Notice how you carry yourself. Notice your energy, the people's energy around you. Notice the calmness in your spirit and the calmness of the people around you. This version of you has learned to live intentionally. You honor your values, you protect your peace, and you make choices in alignment with your purpose, not pressure. Now, silently repeat with me: I am allowed to evolve. I am worthy of joy and balance. I trust my path. I release what no longer aligns with me, and I choose intention over distraction. I choose purpose over fear, and I choose a life that allows me to thrive. Take a deep breath in and visualize your ideal day. See yourself waking up with peace. See yourself moving with clarity, creating life with passion, connecting deeply with people you love, and feeling fulfilled, energized, and aligned. Allow gratitude to fill your heart and allow that gratitude to touch the people that you touch today. Always remember, if you have not achieved what you want, you are not behind. You are becoming. So slowly begin bringing awareness back to your breath and back to your body. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. So carry this alignment with you throughout the day. And I hope this Born to Thrive Life Coaching Academy has once again gave you uh, a chance to break through from that burnout that you're feeling, or just rediscovering your passion and being aligned with who you really are. We finished our podcast, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for following my journey. Until next time, God bless everybody. Have a wonderful day. Again, it's Luisita Ventura from Born to Thrive, transformational empowerment coach, health coach, online entrepreneur. So if this made you feel like there is something in Born to Thrive, thrive with me every time I come live. God bless everybody. Have a wonderful day. Till next time.